your charisma.
The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
Cedartown High School basketball.
He dunks it! Lays it up, got it! Three-pointer try. Yes! Cedartown wins!
It's time for Cedartown High School Bulldogs basketball, right here on WGAA 106.1 FM and AM 1340. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and streaming on the TuneIn Radio app and Facebook Live. And now, let's head down to courtside for today's action.
Welcome into Cedartown High School basketball on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big AA, 106.1 FM and AM 1340, along with Sam Branch, Andrew Carter with you here for the home opener for the Cedartown Bulldogs boys basketball team. As we take on the undefeated Blue Devils, who have played only 2 games this year. Cedartown 1-3, their lone win coming off the Temple Tigers. And they are 1-3 on the season. The Bremen Blue Devils starting lineups are getting introduced as we speak. Bremen in black uniforms trimmed in blue numbers, and the outlines are in white. The Cedartown home jerseys are white jerseys with red numbers trimmed in black, a black and white checkerboard down the side. Sam, this is your first broadcast of the boys this season. We broadcasted one regular season game. We did our Murchie ball game where Cedartown won that one. Here come the Bulldogs, the introduction of the starting lineups. It'll be number 1 for Cedartown, Davion Price. Then number 3 for the Dogs, Colton Prather. Number 4, Zane Diamond Paisley, ZDP. Number 12, Braylon Cothran. And the big man, number 32, that'll be Keenan Price. He was number 20. He is now wearing number 32. So that's your starting 5 for the home Cedartown Bulldogs in this contest. And I would imagine Keenan Price will be jumping at the line. He will be facing their number 21, Landon Hanna. Once again, to tell you all about it, Sam Branch for the first time for the boys basketball program. Take it away, Sam.
Thank you, Andrew. And it will be Keenan Price in the center circle for the Bulldogs. Tip-off goes to nobody. And that is going to be out of bounds, and we will do it again.
Yep. That's it. That's a inconspicuous start. Is that the word I'm looking for?
And again, this one's going to go out of bounds, but this one is definitively touched by Bremen as it was going out of bounds. So this will be Cedartown basketball. So the Bulldogs will have possession to open up their home opener for the 2025-2026 season.
Hey, I'll take it.
Inbounds pass is going to go to Colton Prather. Prather, wearing the number 3 tonight with the purple Nikes, will bring it across the timeline. Going to work to his right side. Cedartown working from right to left on your radio dial. They'll try to go underneath to Price. That one's knocked away, but it's picked up by ZDP. A 3 on the way from Davion Smith. No good. And the rebound is taken by the Blue Devils. Near side, it'll be Landon Hanna. The jumper over Price is no good, and the rebound is taken by ZDP. Diamond Paisley gives it up to Smith. Smith is going to try to drive the lane, plants his feet. The floater from about 4 feet out is no good, and the rebound is taken by Bremen. Left side, 3-point attempt on the way, and we've got him on the out-of-bounds line, and it'll be Cedartown basketball. It was number 3 for Bremen, who had a foot on the line on the far sideline as he fired one from beyond the arc. Davion will bring it across the timeline. Handoff is going to go to Colton Prather. Tough defense there by Bremen. They lost the handle. They'll pick it back up. They'll give it to Braylon Cothran. It'll go back outside now to Prather. Prather trying to work around the screen set from ZDP. Top of the key, going to work to his right, falling back. Now goes to the left. It'll be Cothran. He's going to try to drive. The floater up, no good. Price rebound the putback. It's no good, but he was fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Bremen's number 21 will pick up the foul. That's Landon Hanna, his first, team first. And the big man, Keenan Price, will be at the stripe to shoot 2. No score early on.
6:46 left to play here in the first. First free throw attempt on the way from Price. It is in and out off the back of the iron, a little too strong, no good. Both teams still looking for their first points of the game. Price taking over the big man duties after the graduation of longtime big man Quinlan Cothran. Second free throw attempt on the way. It is also no good. It was short off the front of the iron. And the rebound is taken by Bremen. Far side, Davion Smith sticking to him. It's number 14, Brock. Brock's going to give it up to Hannah. They'll go back to Brock with it. He's going to fire a three over Smith. No good. Rebound taken by ZDP. Diamond Paisley will give it ahead to Prather. Prather to Cothran. Cothran to Price. Price weak side off the block. Good. And the free throw to follow the and one. Cedartown on top. 2-0. He could cause a lot of problems down low if we could get good looks like that on him.
Foul called on Zay Buffington.
The and one on the way from Price. 6:19 left to play. And it is no good. Short off the front of the iron. Rebound taken by the Blue Devils. They'll work to the left side underneath the basket baseline. Kick out to Brock. Brock a three on the way off the front of the iron. No good. Loose ball taken by Davion Smith off the rebound. He's going to drive coast to coast. Baseline floater. No good. A lot of contact. Nothing called. Rebound taken by Bremen. They almost turned it over, but they do get it to Brock in the front court. They'll go to the left side now to Jones. Jones into the corner. A three on the way. No good. Rebound offensive board taken by Hannah. The kick out. The three on the way. It's no good. Rebound taken by Cedartown's Colton Prather. Prather pushes it up across the timeline. Left side, Braylon Cothran going to drive the baseline. Underhanded layup, good. Braylon Cothran on the board. Dogs double the lead, 4-0, as we are under 5.5 minutes left to play here in this opening period.
By the way, that's Quinlan Cothran's younger brother as well. Not quite as tall as Quinlan, but still a very good basketball player.
Brock fires a three, makes it a 1-point game. Eli Brock from the near side wing. 4-3 is your score. Cothran with it into the front court, floats it to Price. Price uses his body, backs his man down on the baseline. The little 3-foot jumper is no good, and the rebound is taken by Bremen. Brock with it now. He's going to try to drive the lane. The kick out. Buffington, three on the way, no good. Rebound ZDP. Thought about driving it, had to back it out because of pressure. Braylon Cothran, the pull-up three, it's no good. Loose ball, tipped away by Bremen. Cedartown comes away with it. Left side, Davion Smith, a three, no good.
Rebound goes to Keenan Price, and he gets fouled as he was trying to go forward. And we'll check the official for the call.
Big man going to go back to the charity stripe, or are they going to put it on the floor? They'll put it on the floor.
Yeah, it was on the floor. Landon Hanna picking up the foul there. It was on the floor. No shooting attempt there. And it will be Colton Prather to check it in.
1-point game, 4:39 left to go. Inbound pass goes to ZDP. Wide open three, in and out, no good. He went to go get his own rebound. A lot of contact, nothing called, and it'll be Bremen basketball.
Oh, man, I mean, he was clotheslined to the floor and no foul called. My goodness.
So Bremen will bring it in from the timeline, or from the baseline, I should say. Across the timeline is Jones. Jones, top of the key. They'll work to the left side. Brock's going to fire another three, and he hits it again. He's got all 6 of Bremen's points off of 2 made threes. And we have to fix the net. 4:20 left to play. Bremen with their first lead of the night, and it's a 2-point lead, 6-4 your score. Colton Prather brings it across the timeline for the Bulldogs into the Bremen front court. He works to the left side. Now they'll go to Davion Smith. Smith with it from just to the right side of the top of the key. Just beyond the arc, ZDP tries to work it down to Price. It's tipped away. Bremen comes away with it. ZDP tips it away. Prather tracks down the loose ball. Davion Smith comes away with it. Goes ahead to Diamond Paisley. Pull-up jumper. In and out, no good. Rebound Bremen. Blue Devils kick out. Top of the key, Brock. A long three off the front of the iron, no good. Davion comes away with the rebound for the Dogs. Smith pushes it up the floor, tries to get it around Brock. Brock knocks it away. Bremen comes away with it. Smith knocks it away. The Blue Devils track down the loose basketball. Kick outside to Jones. 3 on the way, no good. Offensive board, Bremen, and out of bounds. Last touch by the Blue Devils. It'll be, last touch by Cedartown. It'll be Bremen basketball.
Yeah, good block there by Cedartown there on that shot. We're really doing pretty good defending underneath in the paint. We've got him beat in the size department.
The inbound pass will come from the baseline. The kick out goes to Brock. Brock sidestep 3. In and out, no good. Rebound taken by Jones. Jones, he's going to try to get it to go, and he does, and he will be fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line for a chance at a 3-point play. We'll wait for the foul call.
I think it's going to be on Price.
So now a 4-point lead.
Check that. It is going to be on number 12, Colton, or rather on number 12 for the Bulldogs. That is Braylon Cothran. His first, and I believe the first team foul.
The and one coming on the way from Jones is off the front of the iron, no good. ZDP comes away with the rebound. He'll give it up to Colton Prather. Prather's going to work left side. Gives it to Braylon Cothran. 3-point attempts on the way from the corner. In and out, no good. Rebound taken by Colton Prather. Prather, the kick over to Davion Smith. Shot is up, and it is good.
Makes it a 2-point game, 8-6, with just under 3 to play in the first period.
Bremen on the left side. They try to get the shot over Price to go, and we've got a foul called. And we'll wait for the call from the official.
I'm pretty sure they'll get Price on that one on the block. He tried to block the ball, but he could not. Got more arm than he got ball. And that will send number 10, Thacker Dudley, to the free throw line. Head coach Joby Burns, in his first year as head coach of this basketball program, after Coach Cherry retired and moved to a warmer climate.
A little further south.
We miss you, Coach.
Absolutely,
Cherry.
we do, Coach.
But we're in good hands with Coach Burns. He was Coach Cherry's assistant coach for the past several seasons.
Free throw attempt on the way, and it is good from Thacker Dudley. Makes it a 3-point game. 9-6 is your score. Sub coming in for the Bulldogs. It'll be number 11, Lathan Spivey.
Yep.
Second free throw attempt on the way from Dudley. It is up and good. 10-6 is your score. Bremen with a 4-point lead here at the Doghouse. Colton Prather brings it across the timeline at the Bulldog logo, works to his right. Now he'll come back left. Trying to work around Jones. Now they'll give it up to Smith. Davion, he's going to try to drive the baseline, pull up jumper, and it's golden.
Nice.
A 2-point game. 10-8 is your score. Left side, Buffington with it. Now they'll go to Jones. Jones from just beyond the elbow, and that one is good. Good looking shot and movement there from Buffington to Jones, and then Jones is able to close. Back to a 4-point lead for Bremen. Davion Smith directing traffic. Near side wing, trying to work around Eli Brock. Goes to the baseline, pull up jumper, a lot of contact, nothing called, and the rebound is taken by Bremen. Quickly in transition, Buffington blocked by Zane Diamond Paisley. He said, not in my house. No, thank you. 2 minutes left to play in this opening frame. Colton Prather thought about a 3, pulls it down. Davion Smith, the 3 on the way. Too strong off the back of the iron. Rebound taken by ZDP. Diamond Paisley with it, gives it up to Braylon Cothran, and we've got a foul called against Bremen. That'll be on the floor.
Official's going to get 0. Caleb Pollard on the foul there for the Blue Devils. That'll be their 3rd team foul, and Cedartown has a couple of them. Number 4 will come into the ballgame now for Bremen.
It's going to be another Dudley, B. Dudley. Inbounds pass is going to go to Davion Smith. Smith, a little push off there from Brock, but nothing worth calling.
Might have been a little bit more dramatic than it actually was.
3 on the way from Smith. That's going to be well off its mark, short and right. And so with 1:32 left here in the first period, Bremen will get the basketball back. We're going to sub in number 5 for the Dogs. That's going to be Malik Lowe. He will come in at the next stoppage of play. Thacker Dudley with it, top of the key. Going to work to the right side, just in and out of the hands of number 14, Eli Brock, and that's going to be an unforced turnover as Bremen will give Cedartown the basketball back.
We kind of had tried to sideways pass that, Sam, almost like a sidearm throw. Almost had a curve on it, and it went out of bounds off the fingertips.
Sub coming in also for Bremen. It'll be number 15 for the Blue Devils. Hannah.
Here come the Dogs. ZDP with it now down the floor with 1:17 to play.
Across the timeline is Diamond Paisley. Goes to Cothran, now into the corner. They'll go to Prather. Prather with it, going to try to work out of that corner. One-on-one defense right now. They'll go to the left side, 2 on the way. That one is no good, and the rebound is taken by Bremen. So Malik Lowe shot on his first touch of the ball and missed. Bremen comes away with the offensive board, but then they miss a shot, and Colton Prather comes away with the rebound for the Dogs. Loses the handle on it, loose ball picked up by Bremen. We just lost it on that one. But then we've got a steal. That one's broken up by Lowe. Lowe's got it on the ground, and we got to get a timeout in, and we do. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. We'll be back after this break here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big AA.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
Welcome back. It's 41 seconds to go here in this first period of play. The Dogs trail 12-8 to a talented Bremen team. Coming out of the timeout, Coach Burns calling the time, and the Dogs will have the inbounds pass.
Colton Prather a little shaken up. He has come out of the game. He's on the end of the bench. No attention yet from the training staff, but you could tell. Slow to get up, slow to make his way down to the bench. Cedartown will inbound it to Zane Diamond Paisley. ZDP will bring it across the timeline. Working between the circles, goes to the right side. They'll give it to Lowe. Lowe will go to Davion. Smith from beyond the arc, pulls it down, drives into the perimeter. Now he's going to bump it back outside, and they'll go to Cothran. Braylon, 360 spin, little floater, fingertip, can't get it to go, but we do have a foul called, and that'll send Braylon Cothran to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Sam, the call will be on number 15.
That's going to go against Hannah.
First free throw from Cothran is no good. It rings out.
Cedartown down by 4.
Number 21 coming into the ballgame now for the Dogs.
And I don't have a 21.
I'll have to double check. They may have added that to the roster here.
That free throw attempt up and no good. So Cothran is 0 for 2 from the charity stripe, and it remains a 4-point game. Eli Brock will bring it across the timeline for Bremen. The give goes to Pollard. Pollard outside. They're going to try to drive the baseline with number 1, and we've got a foul called on Cedartown. It'll go against Malik Lowe. That's going to be his first.
That's going to be the 5th foul. No, that's the 5th. There are 5 fouls on Bremen. Now they're going to send Cedartown. They're going to send Bremen to the free throw line. Now I think they might have it backwards.
Yeah, it's on the floor. That's not shooting. That's on the floor. Bremen has 5 team fouls. Cedartown only with 3.
I was about to say there's the only reason why it would be a shooting foul would it be because of that, but Bremen is over the limit. Cedartown is not.
The inbound pass goes from Brock into number 1. The other Brock. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound taken by the Blue Devils. And the putback is good by Pollard as time expires. The Bremen Blue Devils will take a 14-8 lead into the second quarter. We'll be back after this break here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big AA.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Georgia needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
We head to the second frame. Cedartown trails 14-8 to the Bremen Blue Devils. Glad to have you with us here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. It's the home opener for the Bulldogs. And our next game will be a region matchup against the Altoona Buccaneers on the road a week from today. We'll have that for you radio only. Sam Branch with the start of the second period.
Zay Buffington off the inbounds pass from Bremen, goes to the left side. They'll work it to Dunn. Dunn underneath back to Pollard, and that's in off the back glass, and it's a 8-point lead for Bremen, 16-8. Cedartown trying to counter. They go to the baseline to Malik Lowe, back outside. We'll work it to the top of the key between the circles is ZDP. He's going to go right, now left, picks up his dribble at the free throw line. Goes back outside to Davion Smith. Smith's going to rotate around. Braylon Cothran with a three, no good, off the back of the iron. Rebound taken by Davion. That one is tipped, and Bremen comes away with it.
Down the court quickly come the Blue Devils, but a loose ball will be picked up by Cedartown. ZDP will have it.
Diamond Paisley across the timeline. Between the circles, pull up three, no good, just off to the left. Davion Smith with the rebound, though, for Cedartown. Smith working in the corner. Gets it outside to Braylon Cothran. Cothran to Lowe, back to Cothran. Now he's going to try to drive. Kick out to Davion. Three on the way, near side wing, just short.
Yeah.
Malik Lowe with the rebound.
Now ZDP with a long fadeaway two is no good, and Bremen with a rebound.
Cedartown just unable to get anything going offensively, and we've got a foul called against Davion Smith for the Dogs.
Yeah, he was reaching in, Sam, and that'll be the first foul on number one. 1-on-1. 6:47 to play here in the first half, and Bremen with the inbounds pass. They lead 16-8, their biggest lead of the night.
Buffington gives it up to Jones. Jones near side wing. They go to Pollard, back outside now to Buffington. Buffington's going to work to his left. Now they'll go to the baseline, kick out. Pollard just in front of the Cedartown bench gets it to go.
That's just good passing there, Sam. I mean, they're going back. They went behind the baseline and then over to a wide open man who was wide open from the right elbow and was able to get it to go for the two.
18-8 is your score. Braylon Cothran gets that to drop, and it's now 18-10. Steal there by Colton Prather, and that one's going to be out of bounds, and it'll be Cedartown basketball.
6:04 to play here. It's 18-10, and Colton Prather will go into. He goes into Smith, now back to Prather, who brings it across the timeline.
Colton across the timeline. Right side, they'll go to Cothran. Cothran feeds it underneath to Davion Smith. Smith tries to work it back outside to Lowe. Lowe now going to go to ZDP, left side. Colton Prather with it from the elbow. 360 spin, kick out Braylon Cothran. He's going to try to drive the baseline. Knocked away. Bremen comes away with it. It's Jones in transition, off the window and good. A 10-point lead now for the Blue Devils, coming up on 5.5 minutes left to play in this opening half. 20-10 is your score. ZDP with it. Low on the baseline, goes back to ZDP, double teamed, basket no good, but he's going to the free throw line to shoot two.
Yeah, obvious foul there on the floor. We'll check. We're going to get number 0, Pollard, on the foul.
So first trip to the free throw line tonight for Zane Diamond Paisley. First attempt is on the way, and it is good. 20-11 now your score. Second free throw attempt on the way from ZDP, and it is good.
Got it off the window.
20-12 your score. Just under 5.5 minutes left to play. Period number 2 here from the Doghouse. Dunn with it. Tries to give it to Buffington, and that one is knocked away by Malik Lowe. Last touch by the Bulldogs. It'll be Bremen basketball with 5:12 left.
A good play right there.
Inbound goes to Brock. Now they'll come back to Buffington with it. Right side, three-point attempt on the way, no good. And we've got a foul on Bremen on the rebound attempt as Davion Smith came down with it. The foul, though, was committed against Cedartown's Colton Prather.
They're going to get number 12. That's Brandon Dunn on the foul for the Blue Devils. Each side with a foul apiece, and now we will bring it down the other side.
Colton Prather will handle the duties for the Bulldogs across the timeline, working to the left side. Going to try to get around the defense. Goes to Davion Smith. Three-point attempt was tipped. No good. But ZDP comes away with the offensive board for the Dogs. A three on the way from Braylon Cochran. That one is no good. And then that one's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Cedartown. And so that will be Bremen basketball. Cedartown getting some open looks from three, Andrew, just not able to connect yet.
Yeah, and I think that'll come. When Davion Smith gets in his groove, he's almost unstoppable. But we haven't really seen him come close yet. I mean, he's had some blocks, some were just off the mark. But I think if he can get in a groove, again, he's good from the wings. That's where he's most talented there. There's a steal.
Malik Lowe with it, all by himself, lays it off the glass. And it is 20-14 after the steal by Lowe and the layup. Bremen trying to answer quickly, runs into a double team, knocked away briefly, but then Bremen comes away with it, and a travel called against Thacker Dudley for the Bremen Blue Devils, and that's a turnover thanks to some great lane defense there by the Cedartown Bulldogs. The inbounds pass will go to Davion Smith. Smith gives it back to Colton Prather. Prather across the timeline. He's going to work to his left. Gives it up to ZDP. Diamond Paisley from between the arcs. Going to go to the right side. Now he'll pull up and he'll gives to Braylon Cochran. Cochran, far side corner. Gives it back to ZDP. That one is thrown away. And Jamison Carter comes away with it. Carter trying to split the defense. Turnover. Steal by Davion Smith. Smith off the glass and good. Timeout called. We'll take it with him. We'll be back after this break here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big AA.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
20-16 is your score. Here comes Bremen down the floor as we are underway.
It'll be number 2, Buffington with it. He's going to go to the left side to Jones. Now they're going to give to Carter. Carter is going to go back to Buffington. Buffington gives it over to the left side to Jones. Jones is going to try to drive. Wild shot off the glass. No good. Loose ball. And it's going to be Davion Smith that's going to come away with it. Over the right side. ZDP fingertip roll. And it is good. And it's all of a sudden a 2-point game. Cedartown, 8 unanswered points as they have brought it to a 2-point game, 20-18. Thacker Dudley. And that is a foul called on ZDP as Dudley was taking it to the rim.
Now ZDP had all basketball on with his hand, but in the process with his arm hit number 10 Dudley, and he It was a foul all day long, and that'll send Dudley to the free throw line.
I believe this is his second trip to the charity stripe tonight. We want to give a special shout out and a thank you to some of our Bremen listeners. We had some issues with our roster. A fan came over and made sure that we were on the right page, and we certainly do appreciate that. We know we're the Cedartown broadcast crew, but hey, we want to get your kids' names right too. Yeah. We want to give them all the recognition we can. So thank you for that. Thacker Dudley's second free throw attempt was no good, and then it is out of bounds, last touch by Cedartown, so it'll stay with the Blue Devils.
Blame Max Preps.
Yeah,
it was wrong.
Absolutely, but we're good to go now. So we'll try to keep it correct from this point forward. Inbounds pass goes to Buffington. Buffington to Jones. A three-point on the way. That is off the front of the iron. No good.
Man.
They're going to say again, last touch by Cedartown. So that'll be Bremen basketball.
I'll tell you, I thought Dudley did touch it last, and I think Bremen got a gift right there.
The inbounds pass will come from Jamison Carter. Carter trying to check it in. He's going to find Buffington. Buffington over to the left side. Dudley working through the double team, just short off the front of the iron. And the rebound is taken by ZDP.
A little chance for the Dogs to tie it or take the lead here.
Diamond Paisley works to the right side through a double team. High off the window. No good, but he's fouled.
Absolutely. I think number 5 might be the guilty party here. And it will be on number 5, Jones. And a chance for ZDP to tie this game from the charity stripe.
Jayshon Jones with the foul. Diamond Paisley, 4 points on the night so far, 7 rebounds. Let's make it 5 points on the night. As a 1-point game with just under 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. 20-19 is your score here from the Doghouse. Second one on the way. That's good as well. ZDP. Andrew, just like you said, a chance to tie it, and he does so. 20 all. Malik Lowe with a steal, out of bounds. Last touch by Bremen. Cedartown basketball. Good defense.
Absolutely great defense. Malik Lowe able to get a hand on that one and then force it off the Bremen defender. And Cedartown will have it in front right at midcourt.
Jaden Price, who has checked into the game for the Dogs, is going to handle the inbound duties. He'll get it in to Malik Lowe into the backcourt. Lowe will bring it into the front court to Cothran. Cothran working through the defense set by Thacker Dudley. Tough defense by the Blue Devils, but we break it with Davion Smith. Baseline, turnaround, left side, jumper, and good. Davion went under the basket, right to left. The turnaround floater is good, and the Bulldogs are back on top, 22-20.
Now we got to stop what you play. That's going to go the other way. Cedartown basketball. A quick roster adjustment. Number 10 is actually Manny Holmes.
Excuse me.
Number 2 is Jaden Price. They switched it up there.
I am all over the place tonight.
It's another Max Preps mistake. So we can blame Max Preps for that one. 22-20, Cedartown leads it now.
Davion Smith will bring it across the timeline. Working to the right side through a triple team. Gives it underneath. Back outside to Lowe. 3 on the way. Good from Manny Holmes from beyond the arc.
And an interception there, ZDP.
Diamond Paisley off the steal across the timeline. Right side, Davion Smith. He wanted the 3, but he did the Texas 2-step and the turnover. And Bremen will get the basketball back as the clock continues to run. Timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them. We'll be back after this break. Cedartown on top, 25-20. Back after this.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedar.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
Dogs on quite a run, 25-20 to score. Timeout was called, and Bremen will have an inbounds pass as we get underway here with 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Dogs, as we mentioned before, trail by as much as 10. They're up by 5 now.
Buffington will inbound it to Jones. Now they'll give it up to Jamison Carter. Carter will bring it across the timeline. He's going to work to the left side. They'll give it to the top of the key. Now they'll continue to work to the left. It's Buffington with it, and that one's stolen again by ZDP. Another steal by Diamond Paisley. He's going to give it ahead to Manny Holmes. Holmes works through the double team, loses the handle. Bremen comes away with it.
He got fouled, but no call.
Shot on the way from Pollard, and that was good.
You just got to hand it to Pollard there. That was just a pretty good look there.
Lead is back to 3, 25-22. Cedartown on top. Davion Smith working off the near side wing. He's going to give it up to Holmes. Manny Holmes looking for an open person. He's going to try to put it on the baseline and drive it, and we've got a foul call. Good decision there by Holmes to just put it on the floor and try to drive through the traffic, and they're going to get Jamison Carter on the foul. That's going to be the 4th team foul on this Bremen squad here in the second period of play, Andrew. Inbounds pass will go to Braylon Cothran. Cothran gives it to Holmes. Holmes right side, ZDP. A lot of contact there.
Almost the 5th foul there.
Yep. They'll give it back to Holmes. Holmes is going to fire 3, just too strong off the back of the iron. Rebound, though, goes to ZDP. Turns, spins, gives it back to Holmes. The floater, it's no good, and we've got a foul called.
And they're going to get it on Dudley, number 4. And that'll be team foul number 5 with 58 seconds to go in the first half, and free throw chances for Manny Holmes at the stripe. Manny Holmes.
First trip to the charity stripe tonight for Holmes.
A sophomore for this Bulldog squad.
First one is up, and it is in and out, no good. Had just a little too much spin on that one. Second free throw attempt on the way from Holmes. Again, too much spin, no good.
ZDP with the board, though.
Yep, offensive rebound taken by Diamond Paisley.
Number 10 has it now for the Dogs. Manny Holmes again on the outside of the perimeter. And now
travel.
Yeah, he did. And he was really kind of getting tangled up with his defender. But unfortunately, his feet got away from him. He took the extra step, and it is a definite turnover, and that'll send it back to Bremen with 44 seconds to go in the half.
So it'll be Jones that'll give it back to Buffington. Buffington directs traffic as he crosses the timeline for the Blue Devils. Gives it back to Jones. Jayshon Jones with it. 360 spin, drives through the defenders, and he gets that one to go through a triple team. He just picked the defense apart. Now it's Buffington. Stops off the glass, good. And Bremen is back on top, 26-25.
Just like that. That didn't take long at all.
ZDP across the timeline. They'll give it to Davion. Back to Diamond Paisley. Long pull-up 3, no good off the back of the iron. Rebound taken by Holmes. Holmes tries to kick it out to Davion Smith, and it's stolen. Basket good. 28-25, and that is going to send us to the locker room at halftime. Cedartown led until the final 20 seconds of this second period, and now we'll go to the locker room down by 3. 28-25 is your score. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back. Cedartown High School Hoops here on the Big AA.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember, Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021. Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Welcome back. It's halftime. The Cedartown Bulldogs trail the Bremen Blue Devils 28-25. Along with Sam Branch, Andrew Carter with you here from courtside at the Doghouse, our home opener for the Cedartown Bulldogs. Sam, the Dogs were down by as much as 10. Took a 5-point lead late in the first half, but then Bremen storms back and takes a 3-point lead to the locker room at halftime. And they really exploded pretty fast. We've seen this Bremen team capable of scoring points quickly, and they were able to do that in the last, really less than a minute, more like the last 45 seconds of that first half. And Bremen takes the one-possession lead into the locker room.
Yeah, so far a really good battle between these two teams. Davion Smith leading the scoring effort so far for the Dogs. He has 8 points for the night. He is 4 for 12 from the floor, though. 4 for 7 from inside the arc. He is 0 for 5 from beyond the three-point range. So if we can get him to kind of heat up from beyond the arc, you expect that offense to really explode behind Davion. Zane Diamond Paisley, he is right there with Davion. He's got 6 points on the night. Braylon Cothran with 4. Manny Holmes, he has a 3. And then Malik Lowe and Keenan Price both with 2. They've really held our big man in check, and we just haven't been working the ball down low a lot yet to Price. Now, we do have a height advantage, but I think it's a slight height advantage, especially when Bremen has Thacker Dudley in there, as well as one of their other big guys, number 21, Payne. And so, when you're battling against some bigger bodies, you do have to do things a little bit different, and you do have to explore, working the offense from the perimeter, maybe taking some longer shots, some mid-range jumpers. But so far, Cedartown has been able to answer everything that Bremen has thrown out there. I've especially been impressed with Cedartown's defense. Primarily later in that second period, we had a couple of steals. Zane Diamond Paisley coming through, making some big plays for the Dogs. And so, this is just going to be kind of a rhythm thing. We have to settle into our rhythm. And a lot of perimeter shooting, I feel like, is simply getting into a rhythm. And once you're able to kind of establish that, you're able to get comfortable getting those open looks, figuring out when you're going to get those looks based off of what Bremen is going to throw at you defensively, you'll start to kind of settle in. So Cedartown's just got to really settle in here and just kind of focus on the game plan and not stray too far, because we've proven, whatever we're throwing at them right now is working. And we're playing very good basketball against a team that's 2-0. Who's played some good basketball so far as well. So the Bulldogs, I'm sure we'll talk about a lot of this stuff in the locker room as we trail by 3, 28-25. Just to give you some scores from around college basketball tonight, we have some ACC, SEC matchups going on in the annual ACC, SEC Men's Challenge. Right now, number 13, Tennessee, they trail the Syracuse Orange. That is early in the second half. Very late in the first half, you have number 4, Duke, leading the 15th-ranked Florida Gators. A later start, 9:30 tip-off. 2 absolute college blue bloods. The 18th-ranked Kentucky Wildcats will take on the 16th-ranked North Carolina Tar Heels.
Is Kentucky back?
Listen, I think they're back. I think they're going to be a major powerhouse to deal with in the SEC. They were, to an extent, last year. Even during John Calipari's kind of final years there in Lexington, they had a good basketball team, and they're going to continue to be strong. I think the question mark for me is how far will Florida fall off? Defending national champions, you see those Gators, they're ranked there 15th. They are trailing late against number 4 Duke. How well will that Florida team be able to bounce back?
And listen, don't look past Georgia. Georgia's has a pretty decent team this year as well. They have the chance to really kind of stir up the SEC a little bit. Of course, we know Alabama's going to be good. We know Auburn's going to be pretty good as well. Look out for Arkansas. They might be a pretty good team as well.
Absolutely. This will be Calipari's second year there in Fayetteville. I think he's probably going to be able to make some moves. Basketball is a beast of its own in college because you get a lot of one-and-dones. You get a lot of kids that come in. And now with the transfer portal and NIL, you can take a program in basketball that's in the basement and put them in the penthouse in 1 year based off of 2 guys.
And then they're gone at the next year.
Exactly. They're back in the basement.
Back in the basement.
So Calipari definitely has some work to do there in Fayetteville, but I agree with you. The Razorbacks are going to be a team to watch out for. The number 1 team of the country is also in action tonight, the Purdue Boilermakers. They lead the Rutgers Scarlet Knights by a score of 20-15. You also have number 7, Michigan State. The Spartans right now leading the Iowa Hawkeyes 48-35. That is an early second half score.
And of course, this weekend will be college football conference championship weekend. The first one will be one that we certainly will be watching. It's a rematch for Jacksonville State and Kennesaw State. They'll be playing each other for the Conference USA Championship. That'll be the final home game for at AmSouth Stadium at Jacksonville State University. Go Gamecocks. I hope they can win and win the conference for the second year in a row. And then, of course, the next day on Saturday, all the other conferences will be having their conference championships. Ohio State will be playing for a conference championship. And, of course, the Georgia Bulldogs versus the Alabama Crimson Tide at 3:30 p.m. in Atlanta. Who do you got in that one, Sam?
Texas. I'm going Longhorns all the way. No, listen, I think Georgia takes care of business. They, I believe, have played better down the stretch than Alabama has.
Absolutely, and they're playing better now in the second half of the season than they were in the first half of the season as well. The meaningless ACC championship will take place in the nightcap.
Duke and Virginia.
Completely meaningless. None of those teams will be in the college football
I would rather watch paint dry.
Absolutely. And they scheduled that one as the primetime game. So go figure. We'll come back after this 60-second break with the tip of the second half. Your score, Bremen leads Cedartown 28-25.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the GHSA and the Georgia Athletic Directors Association.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
28-25. Bulldogs trail the Bremen Blue Devils as we're about ready to start this third period of play. And the possession era will be for Cedartown. They'll have it as we switch into the floor. Dogs looking for a strong start here in this third period. I think that'll be key to whether or not Cedartown can keep pace with this Bremen team. Here's Sam Branch to tell you all about it.
Thank you, Andrew. The inbound pass goes to ZDP. They'll feed it directly to Keenan Price. Low man on the left block goes back out to Braylon Cawthorn. Cawthorn, short-range jumper. It is up, and it is no good. And the rebound is taken by the Blue Devils. Left side, 3 on the way from the corner from Bremen. It is no good. The offensive board is taken by number 2, Buffington. Buffington will give it outside. Now it's going to be Carter. Carter with it over to the right side. Back to Buffington. Buffington's going to fire 3. That was a long-range 3. Jones with the offensive board. He gets that floater to go. And Bremen strikes first here in the second half. They extend the lead back out to 5. It's 30-25.
Yeah, Cedartown could not turn their possession into points. Bremen does.
Colton Prather with it now from beyond the arc. Tries to feed to Price just off the fingertips of the Cedartown big man. And it is out of bounds, and it'll be Bremen basketball.
Yeah, just too high on that pass there, even for Keenan Price, who's 6'5+.
Floated that one just a little too much. Carter across the timeline. They'll go to the right side. It's Jones. Back to Carter. Carter from the left corner. 3 on the way. It's no good. Rebound taken by Cedartown's big man, Price. He gives to Davion Smith. 360 spin. Left-handed layup. No good. Out of bounds. Last touch by Bremen. It'll be Cedartown basketball.
Yeah, Davion Smith couldn't get that one to go. And Cedartown will keep the ball after it was knocked away.
Prather will inbound it from the baseline. Got to get it in. Tries to float it to Price. It's knocked away by Bremen. They go ahead to Buffington. Buffington one-on-one with EDP. Left-handed layup, no good. The rebound, offensive board, no good. Offensive board, no good. And ZDP finally comes away with it. Bremen a couple of chances at it, but couldn't get it to fall. ZDP from the elbow. Shot is up, and it's no good. And the rebound is taken by Bremen.
It looks like they had held Keenan Price there as he was trying to rebound him. And now they will call a foul on the other side.
We'll wait for the signal from the officials. I think it's going to be Price. No, it's going to be ZDP. So that is going to be his second, and this will send number 5, Jayshon Jones, to the free throw line to shoot 2. Bremen looking to extend their 5-point lead with just under 6.5 minutes left to play in this third period.
Cedartown has not scored yet in this third.
First free throw attempt is up, and it is good. 31-25 now your score. Second free throw attempt on the way from Jones. Shot is up, and it is good as well. 32-25. Jones a perfect 2 for 2 from the charity stripe on that trip. ZDP will bring it across the timeline for the Bulldogs, right at the Cedartown logo. Going to work to his right off a high ball screen set by Price. The pull-up 3, no good. Off the back of the iron. Cedartown just unable.
Dogs are ice cold offensively.
Yep. Cannot hit from beyond the arc. Carter with it. Drives the defense. Throws up a prayer, and it doesn't land. And Price comes away with the rebound, and then it's going to be a kicked ball off of Colton Prather out of bounds.
Yeah, he knows it too, and unfortunately that'll be another Cedartown possession that does not produce points. The Dogs have had it, I think, 3, maybe 4 times here in this third period, and no points have resulted.
Inbounds pass will go to Jones. They'll roll it into him. He'll pick it up and bring it across the timeline. Nope, gives it to Buffington. Buffington, though, will bring it into the front court for Bremen. Almost knocked away, then it is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs. It'll be Blue Devil basketball as we have a sub coming in for Cedartown. It'll be number 5, Malik Lowe. Colton Prather will come out of the game and get a break. Jamison Carter will check it in to Buffington. Now back to Carter. Carter gets double teamed. Has to give it back up to Buffington. Buffington going to work it to the middle of the floor. They dish it out underneath, and that is no good. And the rebound is taken by Davion Smith.
Yeah.
Good defense there by Keenan Price.
Good D right there.
Malik Lowe. Strong hand layup. Good. First basket of the second half, and it's 32-27.
There's loose ball that'll be knocked away by ZDP out of bounds.
They were trying to work it down low to Payne on the baseline, Andrew, and like you said, ZDP just able to poke it away. So Bremen will inbound it from the baseline. It'll be Carter that will handle the duties. And then it's quickly knocked away once again by ZDP.
In fact, Carter threw it off of ZDP intentionally to get another inbounds pass because there was nothing there. And they just kind of punt there and will try it again.
Carter, the inbounds pass, tipped away by Cedartown, but Buffington is able to regain the loose ball in possession, gives it to Jones. Jones is going to try to drive the baseline, but he is fouled on the floor by Cedartown.
And they're going to get number 5, Malik Lowe, on his second foul. And the Dogs already have 2 team fouls in this third period, none for the Blue Devils.
Inbounds pass will come from the baseline. They'll get it into Carter. Carter fires the corner 3, no good. Rebound taken by Cedartown ZDP. Diamond Paisley will give it up to Malik Lowe. Now back to ZDP. Goes ahead to Davion. Pull up 3, far side, good. Davion finally from beyond the arc, and it's back to a 2-point game, 32-30. Carter drives the lane, foul called. I think we were holding him.
Yeah, I believe so.
Clock still running.
The official will say it's on number 1, Davion Smith. 3 team fouls already for the Dogs, 2 on Davion in the game.
Inbounds pass will come from Carter. That goes to Buffington. Buffington left side to Jones. He's going to fire a 3. That's off its mark. Rebound taken by the Blue Devils, and the putback is good from number 3 for Bremen. And that makes it a 4-point game again, 34-30. Davion Smith going to try to drive around Jamison Carter, who picked him up in the backcourt. Gets it across the timeline. From the elbow. Jumper, good. Davion might be heating up, 34-32.
We need him.
Back to a 2-point game.
We need him right now.
Carter, left side. Underneath, Payne on the block, and a double called against the Bremen Blue Devil big man.
Well, they had to because, he had no choice. He was either going to double dribble or travel. And right there, Keenan Price, the big man for Cedartown, able to have another big defensive play down low, and Davion Smith will bring it down the other way for the Dogs.
Smith across the timeline between the circles. Going to go to the left side now. A high ball screen right side. Shot is up, and it is no good. But he was fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
He did a good job even to get that one to go up in the air. It'll be all Pollard. And Davion will be at the stripe to shoot, and a chance to tie this game up at the free throw line. Dogs down 34-32, 4:06 to play in the third.
Davion from the charity stripe. First free throw attempt is on the way, and it is no good, just off the front of the iron.
Got to get those free throws. Davion Smith was the man who gave Cedartown the win in
Temple.
At Temple at the very end of the ball game.
A thriller at the Jungle.
Yeah, it was technical shots that got the win. That one is good to make it a 1-point game.
34-33 is your score. The inbound pass will go to Carter for the Blue Devils. Brings it into the front court, over to the right side. Double team. They'll work it down low to the big man Payne on the baseline. He kicks it back outside, left
Wide
side.
open.
3 on the way from Jones, no good. Rebound Cedartown, Keenan Price quickly gives it up to ZDP. ZDP left-handed layup, good.
There's the lead.
Diamond Paisley puts the Dogs on top, 35-34, and then a stoppage right at midcourt as we've got a foul called on Zane Diamond Paisley for the Dogs.
That'll be, I believe, the 4th foul of the period and 3 on ZDP. So ZDP in a bit of foul trouble now. We cannot afford to lose him.
Inbounds pass goes to Jones. Jones goes back to Carter, quickly to Buffington. Now they work it to the middle. Lane jumper, no good. Rebound taken by Price. He tries to give it away, and he throws it into some traffic, and Bremen comes away with it, and then they get the floater to go. So a turnover,
36-35
by the Bulldogs on Keenan Price trying to rush a pass after the board. Braylon Cothran with it. Feeds it underneath. Price off the window. Good. The big man doing work down low. Puts the Dogs back on top. 37-36. A back and forth affair here at the Doghouse. Payne. Blocks. What a block by ZDP. Rebound goes to Lowe. And then a foul called at midcourt.
Yeah, as Davion Smith was heading down there, it'll be on number 2 for them. It'll be on Buffington. That'll be team foul number 3, I believe, for the Blue Devils. Number 2, actually. We've got 4, they've got 2. It'll be an inbounds pass right at the middle of the court.
So Cedartown will inbound it just in the front court for the Dogs. It'll be Davion Smith that'll get it in. Going to go to the big man Price. Price the give and go to Cothran. Cothran left side. Right-handed layup from the left-handed side is good, and Braylon Cothran extends the lead to 3 for the Dogs, 39-36.
That may be one of the best-looking shots we've seen tonight by the Bulldogs. They're in traffic.
Carter drives the baseline. It is knocked away out of bounds by Cothran for the Dogs. It'll stay Bremen basketball, but some good defense on the baseline to not give up anything easy underneath the basket. Carter inbounds it. We left him wide open, but he missed it. Jones did. And then it's going to be a foul called on Cedartown, I believe, on the rebound attempt.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Price. Yeah, it will be on him. Keenan Price picking up his second foul. That'll be the 5th on the Dogs, and that will be shots from the free throw line here with 2:38 to play in the third. So Dogs are now over the limit in fouls, and that could play a factor here late in this third period of play.
Especially with this game just being so back and forth like it's been. Tight game, absolutely. Thacker Dudley heads to the free throw line for the Blue Devils. This is about his 3rd or 4th trip of the night. First free throw attempt is no good. So it remains a 3-point game for the moment. Cedartown 39, Bremen 36. Second free throw attempt on the way from Dudley. Oh, he almost got us to jump. We tiptoed and we didn't do it. Rebound, Keenan Price. The big man comes away with it. Braylon Cothran near side. Going to drive the perimeter. Now the kick over. It'll be Malik Lowe. Lowe gets called for the travel, and he's right. And that was a tough play, though. But the call is correct.
I don't even know if that pass was intended for him. I think it was. They were trying to go over there to the left wing, and they had a man wide open there for a possible three-pointer, but unfortunately the wrong person caught the pass, and then they take the extra step, and that'll be Bremen basketball off the turnover.
Jamison Carter brings it across the timeline, picks up his dribble right at the Bulldog logo, needs some help, floats it to the right side. They'll bring it back outside now to Jones. Jones from the block, off the window and good. And it's a 1-point game again, 39-38. Coming up on 2 minutes left to play here in this third period. Manny Holmes brings it across the timeline. Double team. Tries to go to Lowe. It's stolen by Carter. Now it's Pollard with it. 360 spin. Drives the lane. Kick over. Off the window. No good. Rebound. Loose ball. Davion comes away with it. Braylon Cothran with it. And we've got a timeout called on Davion Smith. He is injured. He came up limping, and he's going to have to come to the sideline. Injury timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. We'll be back after this break here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big Double A.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Cedartown Bulldogs lead at 39-38, and I think there was some not heated discussion, but an animated discussion going on between Coach Burns and the head official.
A spirited conversation.
Well, was it the Kirby Smart effect? Was there a timeout call but wasn't actually called?
I think that's probably the question.
And I think that might have been what they were talking about. It ended up being a 60-second timeout. The officials are now talking about that on the floor. And I think maybe Davion may have called time from the floor, and that may have been where the official got the timeout call from. Either way, it's 1:48 to play. Cedartown leads by 1, and we do have possession. Long talk there. Coach Joby Burns there with his guys with a long talk. Now they'll break and head back out on the floor. The Dogs will have the inbounds pass middle of the quarter. Davion Smith is not in the game. They did take him out. Quick visit to the locker room there from our training staff, and he's back out there on the bench, but not on the floor.
Colton Prather will receive the inbounds pass in the backcourt for the Dogs. We'll bring it across the timeline. Going to work to the left side. Cedartown on your radio dial is working from left to right. He gives it back to Prather. Prather goes to Manny Holmes. Now back to Colton Prather. Prather will give it to ZDP. Now to Cothran. Cothran thought about it. 3, pulls it down, tries perimeter to kick out. It'll be Colton Prather. 6 on the shot clock. It is up, and it is good. Colton Prather knew he had to get a shot to go, and he made it count, and Dogs extend the lead back out to 3, 41-38.
You know, you don't see much offense from Colton Prather a lot of times, but he is a huge part of this game defensively and bringing it down the floor and for shots like that.
3-point attempt on the way from Bremen. It is no good. Rebound taken by Cedartown's Braylon Cothran. Tries to go ahead to Manny Holmes, throws it away. Holmes saves it, and then it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Cedartown. It'll be Bremen basketball.
And just
we put a little too much mustard on that one.
A little too much mustard and maybe a little miscommunication heading down the other way as the Dogs were trying to get down the floor.
Inbounds pass will go to Jones for the Blue Devils. They'll switch it to the left side to Carter, who fires a 3. It's no good. Thacker Dudley comes away with the offensive board. They'll kick it back out to Carter. He's going to take another 3, no good. Thacker Dudley almost had it for a moment, fell to the ground. Manny Holmes comes away with it. Holmes will give it up to Prather. Prather splits the defense, takes it into the lane, kick out. Braylon Cothran, 3 on the way, no good, just long. And the rebound is tracked down by Bremen. And they're going to get him for a timeout by the officials.
I mean,
no clue.
So apparently, I think Pollard may have called timeout before he fell out of bounds, maybe to save the possession. I don't know. Then they indicated a 60, but now they're not going to say it's a timeout. I don't know. I mean, that's a little suspect to me. But either way, Bremen will have an inbounds pass after they stop play for some reason. I don't think there was a timeout called, and Sam and I are both kind of perplexed here.
I am confused. Inbounds pass goes to Jones. Jones drives the lane, the little 4-foot floater. Can't get that to go. Rebound taken by Cedartown's Davion Smith. Smith with under 30 seconds to play here in this third period. Shot clock off, mid-range jumper, no good. Braylon Cothran with the rebound, though, had it blocked. They'll kick it back out. Colton Prather with it. And they're going to get him for the travel.
Yeah, ZDP got the pass. ZDP didn't think he did, but unfortunately we were right there and saw it. And he definitely did take the extra step. 10 seconds to go in the third period. Dogs lead it by 3, 41-38.
You got to hold here. You don't want to give up a shot to make it a one-point game here with just 10 seconds to go. I think you got to play good defense, smart defense, though, here in the final seconds. Jamison Carter will bring it across the timeline, right side. They're going to go to Jones. Meets a double team over to the right side. Now they'll go back to Carter. Kick outside. 3 on the way. No good. And it is no good. And Cedartown will take a 3-point lead into the fourth period. 41-38 your score. We'll be back after this break here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big AA.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
Dogs trying to pick up their second win of the season. They're ahead by 3 here as we start the final frame. 41-38. The Dogs will have the possession to start the fourth.
So Davion Smith will inbound it right at midcourt. He's going to send it into the backcourt to Malik Lowe. Now they'll give it back to Davion, front court, left side. ZDP, a three on the way. No good. Rebound taken by Bremen.
Looked like a good shot from our angle, but just a little bit off the mark.
Buffington has that pass tipped away by ZDP, and then Malik Lowe comes away with it, but then it's broken up by Bremen, and Thacker Dudley comes away with it for the Blue Devils. Jones with it, left side. Buffington thought about a three from the corner, pulls it down, drives, and we've got a foul called, and it's going to be against Dudley. It's an offensive block, believe it or not.
I'll tell you what, looking at Thacker Dudley, he looks like a grown man out there on the court. Yes, he does, buddy. I mean, he really does. And Dudley is very upset with the call.
And so are the Bremen faithful.
Yeah, they are.
You can hear it coming from our crowd mics tonight. 7:30 left to play here in the fourth period. A back-and-forth close contest between two schools that are only separated by about 35 minutes. Down Highway 27. Davion Smith with it into the front court, trying to get it to ZDP. Diamond Paisley able to break free from Jones. Between the circles now they'll go to Price. Price tries to feed it underneath. That one's knocked away, but then Davion regains it. Three on the way from Smith, and that one's going to be short. And you got Malik Lowe and ZDP both trying to...
Ooh, ZDP might have hurt himself. He is limping coming off, and they're going to have to sub him out here.
So Colton Prather will step in for ZDP, who came up favoring what looks like an ankle.
Our training staff will take a look at him in the locker room after he came down kind of awkwardly between him and Lowe.
Jones with it, dishes underneath to Payne on the baseline. Now they'll go back out to Jones. Top of the key between the circles is Buffington. Now they'll feed it into the lane. They go underneath to Dudley. Shot is up, and it is no good, and it is out of bounds. Last touch by Cedartown. It'll be Bremen basketball. Dudley definitely wanted a foul underneath, but didn't get the call. So Bremen will inbound it from the baseline.
They're working on his hamstring.
Inbounds pass goes from Buffington to Jones. Jones at the top of the key. Left side now to Buffington. Buffington in the corner. He'll try to work it into the lane to Payne. Payne just inside the lane. And that jumper was no good. A lot of ball on that one, but they're going to get a foul called on Cedartown's big man, Keenan Price. That is going to be his third. But let me tell you what. He may sit for a minute, but that'll probably be it because we need the big man out there. Price, 4 points on the night, but 7 rebounds. First free throw attempt on the way from Payne is good, and it is now a 2-point game, 41-39. Cedartown would outscore Bremen in that third period of play, 16-10, as Price will come out, and number 11, Lathan Spivey, will check back in. ZDP making his way back out to the Cedartown bench.
Still walking a little gingerly there on that left leg.
Looks like he's cramping. Second free throw attempt is good, and it's back to a 1-point game, 41-40. We've got pickle juice and mustard on hand.
Hey, sodium, baby.
Colton Prather will bring it across the timeline. Runs into a defender, gives it up to Malik Lowe. Now they'll go back to Prather. Prather to Spivey. Lathan Spivey fires a three. Just short off the iron. No good. Rebound taken by Bremen. Carter will bring it across the timeline. Works to the left side. Now he's going to go to the baseline. It'll be Payne. Tried to dish it underneath to Thacker Dudley, and it is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Dogs, and it'll be Bremen basketball.
The official almost said Cedartown basketball, but then at the very last moment.
He was close, wasn't he?
He was.
Inbounds pass will come from the baseline. They'll get it to Carter. Carter, the step-away three, and it is good.
Oh, that hurts right there.
He is dangerous from beyond the arc is Jamison Carter for the Blue Devils, and he puts Bremen back on top, 43-41. Malik Lowe will give it to Colton Prather. Prather, far sideline, going to try to work around Carter. Gets through him, goes to the elbow, and commits the travel.
He did.
He did the hippity-hop, hoppity-hop, hot step right at the elbow and got called for it. Bremen will inbound it from the baseline. Buffington will get it into Jones. Jones is going to bring it across the timeline. Going to try to go around Smith. Has to give it up to Buffington. Buffington left wing throws it into traffic, and Colton Prather comes away with the steal. He's going to try to go ahead to Davion Smith, and a steal on the other end. It's Bremen with it. They'll give it to Carter. Carter tries to work through the double team. Davion Smith will pick him up there. Now they'll go to Thacker Dudley. Dudley from the block. Gets it to fall. It's a 4-point lead, 45-41. Bremen on top with under 5.5 minutes left to play. Braylon Cothran with it. Goes to the elbow, 360 spin. Runs into traffic, gives it to Davion Smith. Outside now, he's going to try to drive. Baseline jumper, he is fouled. The shot was no good, but he'll go to the free throw line and shoot two. And Davion is slow to get up.
I wonder if he might be cramping up too.
It looked like he was kind of rubbing the calves as well. So Smith to the free throw line. Davion is leading the scoring effort for Cedartown tonight. He has 14 points. He is 1 for 2 from the charity stripe, make it 1 for 3. A 4-point game here at the Doghouse. Sam Branch alongside Andrew Carter. Miss Gail Connor on camera for us tonight here in the home opener for the Dogs. Second free throw attempt on the way. That one is also no good. Thacker Dudley gets the rebound. He'll give it up to Carter.
Got to get those free throws.
Well, they call them free for a reason. They'll work it down to Dudley. Dudley right side to Payne. Payne working through the double team. Shot no good. Offensive board by Dudley.
Wow.
And then as he was trying to go up for a shot, it's knocked out of bounds by Cedartown. It'll stay Bremen basketball. Just under 5 minutes left to play. The inbound pass will come from the baseline. It'll be Buffington that'll handle it. Gets it into Dudley, top of the key, drives the lane, right side to Payne, kick out, Carter, three, no good. One of the few rare misses from Carter as ZDP would come down with the rebound, and then a weird exchange from Davion to Colton Prather. Prather double team, can't get out of it. Bremen forces the turnover. Cannot do that. Dudley with it, Payne in the lane, has it almost stolen, regains it. Goes to Jones. Jones in the lane. He has that one knocked away, but not before he traveled with it. And so that'll be a forced turnover by the Cedartown defense.
It's a late travel call right there, but they did get it in, and it was absolutely obvious. Dogs have got to turn this possession into points right here. Davion Smith, as we mentioned, is back into the ballgame now, as well as ZDP. Both have been a little shaken up tonight.
Braylon Cothran tries to give it back to Davion Smith, and it's Davion out of bounds. I thought he was going to walk the tightrope, and a technical foul called on Smith, and I hate to say it, young man.
Yeah, he threw the ball down.
But you threw the ball down. That's the right call from the officials.
I'm afraid so.
So Bremen will have 2 free throw attempts and possession with a 4-point lead with 4:18 left here in the home opener for the Dogs.
Yeah, Coach Burns brings his guys in. He's going to take this opportunity to try to calm them down a bit. I think they're a little frustrated with how these last couple of minutes have unfolded.
They will send Buffington for the 2 charity shots. Will the Blue Devils. First one on the way, no good.
That was off the
back of the iron, yep. Bremen 45, Cedartown 41. This one's going to come down to the wire. Second free throw attempt is up. Also no good. So they're 0 for 2 from the charity stripe, but they will get the possession. And you know what I just noticed, Andrew?
What's that?
Number 21 has on 2 different shoes.
Well, so does Davion Smith.
Just noticed that too. Cool looking designs on both of those kids' feet though. Jones off the inbounds, left side. They'll go to Buffington. Buffington underneath to Dudley. Dudley off the window, strong and no good. It's Zane Diamond Paisley comes away with the rebound.
Need points on this possession here. Need them.
Davion Smith going to work to the left side. And we've got a foul called.
Late. They're going to get Carter on that foul, number 14. And that'll be his third, and that'll be team foul number 3 in this period. Inbounds pass coming now for the Dogs.
Cedartown will inbound it from the far sideline. Sub coming in for Bremen. Thacker Dudley is going to come out, and it'll be Pollard to check in. The inbound. Oh, stop. We got a stoppage in play. We weren't ready. The officials are going to get together on something. We'll wait for them to confer.
Come on, ref, I want to go home.
Me
Agreed.
too. Me too, man. Me too.
So now we're ready to go, it looks like. So Davion Smith will once again toss it in from the far sideline. They'll get it into Malik Lowe into the backcourt. Lowe will give it back to Smith in the front court. Smith, far side. Looks to his left, wants a high pick, gets it set. Oh, and they go to Lowe, and Lowe was taking a nap.
Oh, man. He was wide open, too. If he's paying attention there, Sam, he's got a clean layup there, and the Dogs would have cut this to a one-possession game.
Well, I think he had already made his Christmas list and was having visions of sugar plums. Just couldn't do it.
Is that what it was?
Left side, Carter thought about a three, pulls it down. ZDP knocks it away as they were trying to go to Payne with it on the baseline. That'll be out of bounds with right at 3:30 left to play. Cedartown still trails by 4. Bremen has outscored the Bulldogs 7-0 in this quarter. Cedartown without a basket here in this fourth period of play.
Thankfully, though, Bremen has not scored a ton in this period either. But Cedartown has not scored any.
Right side, Carter with a three, and that one is good, and that one makes it a 7-point lead, 48-41. And the clock is still running, and we should have stopped the clock, and it's still running.
Clock. We're losing precious seconds.
Inbounds pass goes to Zane Diamond Paisley. Bremen now in a full court press, and we've got a foul called, and it'll be against number 5, Jones.
We lost precious seconds, at least 10 seconds ran off the clock, and trailing by 7. I mean, that could come back huge here.
And that'll be the 4th team foul on Bremen. One more, and that'll put Cedartown in the bonus, and they'll shoot free throws from here on out. The inbound pass goes to Price. Price to Braylon Cothran. Cothran with it, feeds underneath to the big man Price. Has it knocked away, regains it, goes back to Braylon Cothran on the baseline. 360 spin, left side, good.
Yes, and timeout called by Coach Burns. 48-43 with less than 3 minutes to play. We'll come back after this timeout on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated good neighbor pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated good neighbor pharmacy.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Sam, a no-look pass there, which set up that lay-in for Cedartown. And with 2:47 to play in this ball game, Cedartown now down by 5. So that's much better than the 3 possessions. You're down to 2 possessions now. Bremen and the Dogs looks like they'll implore a full-court press.
Yep, it'll be Buffington off the inbound. Malik Lowe picks him up in the backcourt, but they're able to quickly break the timeline. Or the Blue Devils, they'll work it to the left side to Jones. Jones is going to try to drive, 360 spin, left side. Good move, can't get it to go. Loose ball, out of bounds. Last touch by Bremen, Cedartown basketball.
We're very fortunate there. Keenan Price got the rebound, lost the handle on the rebound. Bremen able to get it, but then lost it.
So Cedartown will inbound it from the baseline.
And
Bremen also with the full court press. We get it into Price. We give it to Davion Smith. Smith will bring it down the floor for Cedartown quickly in transition. Now he goes to ZDP. Baseline. Turns. Oh.
He never lifted his foot. I'm telling you what. I saw it right from up here in the bleachers. Coach Burns can't believe it.
You had a good look at it for sure.
I'm telling you, there was no foot lifted up there. He kept his pivot foot down.
Bremen off the inbound is Buffington. He's going to go over to Jones. Jones working off the near side wing. He'll work off of a high ball screen. Goes to the right side, around over to the right side. Cooper Pollard with a three, no good. Rebound, offensive board, and the foul.
Man. Keenan Price had mostly ball. That is fourth foul, though. And that'll send Bremen to the stripe. They're up 48-43. And number 5, Jones, will be at the charity stripe to shoot 2. A chance to put them back up by 3 possessions with less than 2 minutes to go, 1:55.
And listen, this game is still well in hand.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 5-point deficit, 48-43. They do have a chance to stretch it back out to a 3-point or a 3-possession game.
Colton Prather is now back in the ball game, replaces Keenan Price, at least for the next few seconds.
They're having a discussion at the scores table, I think, just to make sure that everybody's got their fouls correctly.
Now they're ready to go.
So the first free throw attempt.
They actually put some seconds back on the clock. They put 1:58 back on the clock.
First free throw attempt is up, and it is no good.
Well, I tell you what, Bremen has, with missed free throws and some missed opportunities in this fourth period, have kept Cedartown in this game.
Second free throw attempt on the way from Jones, and he does connect on that one. So it's now a 6-point game, 49-43, still just a 2-possession game.
Need points.
Colton Prather across the timeline. Goes to Davion Smith. You don't need threes here. We do need baskets, though. Colton Prather with it from beyond the arc. He's going to drive the perimeter, kick out to Smith. Davion, top of the key. He's going to work to the right side. Goes to Colton Prather. Prather thought about a three, pulled it down, fakes it, now goes to his right. The floater high off the back glass, no good. Rebound taken by Thacker Dudley for Bremen.
Timeout quickly called, but I thought he stepped out of bounds underneath their own basket, but Bremen gets the quick timeout called. So less than a minute and a half left to go in this game. Cedartown down 49-43. Back after this.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Going down to the wire, Sam Branch. The score is 49-43. Bremen leading it. A very slow start for the fourth period for the Bulldogs. They're starting to come on a little bit more here, but is it too little too late? We'll find out in the next minute and 32. Keenan Price with 4 fouls, not in the ball game right now. He is standing to the side. We've needed him tonight. He has been great rebounding and defensively, but has been kind of cold on offense. And on the timeout, Bremen will have the inbounds pass here. The Dogs are really going to press on this pass. It'll be Pollard to handle the chores.
So Pollard will throw it into the Bremen backcourt, and we've got a foul called immediately on Davion Smith.
You know, now it is Davion's 4th foul, but at the same time, they should be shooting fouls, but I guess they're not going to shoot. That's only the 4th on us. One more, and that one is going to be bounced in there. Yep. Bremen's got it.
They get it into Buffington. Buffington will bring it across the timeline for the Blue Devils. He's going to work to his left side. The handoff will go to Pollard. Pollard goes over to Carter. Carter with it now. Gets double teamed, but he'll find Jones. Jones to Payne. Payne gets double teamed and a foul called.
They're going to get number 12 on the foul there, Cawthron. And that will be the 5th, and that'll send him to the free throw line. 2nd foul for Cawthron. Oh, my goodness.
So that's going to send number 21, Payne, to the charity stripe. The free throw attempt is up, and it is off the front of the iron, just short, no good. Thacker Dudley will check into the game for the shooter. Bremen replacing some personnel. 1:16 left to play. Cedartown trails by 6, 49-43. Second free throw attempt on the way from Payne, and it is good.
That's a big one.
50-43. Bremen has outscored Cedartown 12-2 in this final 8 minutes of play.
I think we're kind of banged up too. You know, we've had cramps, we've had all kinds of stuff. Inbounds pass quickly. Dogs need to score here.
Malik Lowe with it. He's going to drive the lane. The kick over to Braylon Cothran. The step out three, and it's going to be off the front of the iron. No good.
That's not a good percentage shot there. We needed something down low.
The rebound taken by Bremen. It'll be Carter with it. Now they can really kind of eat clock, and they will have Zane Diamond Paisley who will commit the foul on Carter so that they don't have the opportunity to eat the clock.
4 fouls for ZDP there. And if there's any saving grace, the Blue Devils have not been that consistent, at least in the second half, from the free throw line. But Carter with a chance to add to this lead and make it a much harder task. That one does not even strike iron. No good.
And you know that in the back of Cedartown's mind, they're thinking about, how do we get ourselves back into this one? Do we three? Do we just go down and get quick shots? What are our options here? Second one from Carter, it's no good. Rebound taken by Cedartown's Colton Prather, and then a foul quickly called on Carter for the Blue Devils.
So that'll send Colton Prather to the other end to shoot. What that does is it doesn't run much time off the clock and give Cedartown a quick chance to score. And Colton Prather is pretty good from the stripe here. We'll see if he can eat into this lead.
No pressure, but we need him to be perfect on this trip.
We do.
First free throw attempt on the way. No good.
Off the iron.
Too strong off the back. And that'll keep it a 7-point game as Payne will check back into the contest for Bremen for Thacker Dudley. Prather's second free throw attempt on the way. That one is in and out, no good. But the rebound is going to be taken by Braylon Cothran. We go back outside to Prather. Now we give to Lowe. Lowe's going to drive from the block. Little floater, and it is good from Malik Lowe.
And a
timeout called. We'll take it with him. 50-45, a 5-point lead for Bremen. We'll be back after this timeout here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big AA.
Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021. Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
Cedartown trails 50-45. A quick timeout after the Dogs get a quick two. Our first points in a while. The Dogs are going to play some tough defense here, going to press on this inbounds pass, hoping for a turnover and another quick points.
It'll be Pollard that'll handle the duties for Bremen. He'll get it into Buffington. Quickly double team. They get it back to Pollard, though. Pollard gets it to Jones, and he's out of bounds. Great defense by the Bulldogs in the backcourt.
Absolutely.
Forces Jones to take it out of bounds on the far sideline. Davion Smith was right there with him.
And that only burned about 6 seconds off the clock. So Cedartown with a chance to make it a one-possession game here if we can get some points on this possession here.
Malik Lowe gets it into Colton Prather. Prather will bring it into the front court for the Dogs. He's going to work to the right side. 360 spin in the lane. Shot no good. And that is going to be out of bounds. It is going to be last touched. And they're going to get some help. Last touch by Bremen. Cedartown basketball.
So the official over here who was right in front of the play did not see it well. The official farthest away from the play made the call, and it was Cedartown basketball.
Inbounds will go to Braylon Cothran from Davion Smith. Now they go back to ZDP. Now to Davion, a three in the corner, in and out, no good. Rebound Bremen, and a foul called.
Yeah, they'll get number 12, I believe, Cawthorn, and that'll send, for Bremen, that'll send Dudley to the other end of the floor to shoot. 29 seconds to go in this one.
Still a 5-point game. Cedartown won a thriller on the road against Temple in the final seconds, trying to repeat that success here at home against the Blue Devils. Thacker Dudley, though, trying to seal it for Bremen. And he gets the first one to go. 51-45, a 6-point game.
And one more, you're looking at 3 possessions.
The Cedartown faithful trying to make some noise. The old Bulldog stomp. Free throw is up. Good. And that might do it. 45-52, Dogs trail, and it is a 3-possession game. Now you have to score quickly.
And you really need a 3.
Yep. They will roll it into ZDP. He comes across the timeline. Left side, Davion fires the 3. Nope. It's no good. Rebound taken by Bremen.
We steal it.
Yep, steal by Davion and a foul quickly by Bremen.
All right, 19 seconds. Davion at the stripe.
The foul is being called on number 0, Pollard.
You can get it back to 5 here. I almost think you would be better off maybe
hit the first, miss the
second, and try to get a rebound and get 3 points. But we'll see if you could. We'll see what happens. That one is going to be no good. So that kind of makes that point go away.
Dr. Dudley's going to check back in.
Keenan Price, by the way, has not re-entered the game. I wonder if he's hurt or if I just don't know. He's not in there.
Second one on the way from Davion. It's also no good, and we've got a foul called against Cedartown, and it'll be Bremen basketball.
It'll be on Cawthorn again. He'll be his 4th, and that'll send it the other way, and Bremen with a chance to. It's already 7 points, but this pretty much could put it away if they make even one of these.
Thacker Dudley. Yep, and he hit both of his on his previous trip, 2 for 2 the last time at the charity stripe for Dudley. This has been a hard-fought game between these 2 squads. Free throw attempt is good.
And that will pretty much put it away.
Yep, it was ice cold for Bremen earlier in the game, but when they needed it the most, Thacker Dudley hitting from the charity stripe for the Blue Devils. Second one on the way. No good. Rebound taken by Colton Prather. He's going to quickly bring it up the floor for the Dogs. Trying to drive the baseline. Oh, tried to go to Braylon Cawthorn, and we just throw it away. It'll be Bremen basketball. It'll be Carter that'll flip it into Buffington. Buffington will lay it off the window. No good. Rebound Malik Lowe, and that is going to do it. Last second 3 by ZDP is no good, and the Dogs fall in their home opener to the Bremen Blue Devils by a final score of 53-45. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back and wrap this one up. You are listening to Cedartown High School basketball here on the Cedartown Bulldog Network, the Big AA.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the GHSA.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
Final score from the Doghouse. It is 53-45. Bremen with a electric fourth quarter for them. The Dogs ice cold offensively. could not catch back up with a late bit of a surge. But the Dogs fall to a 53-45 score as Bremen remains unbeaten.
Yep, Bremen improves to a mark of 3-0 while the Dogs fall to a mark of 1-4. Davion Smith would lead the scoring effort tonight for Cedartown, finishing the night with 14 points. Zane Diamond Paisley and Braylon Cothran both finishing the night with 8. Malik Lowe with 6. Keenan Price held only 4 points on the night. Manny Holmes with 3 and Colton Prather with 2 points on the night. Dogs shooting just 32% from the floor and just 9% from three-point land, going 2 for 22. And so just not a good night of shooting for Cedartown. Unfortunately, they fall and drop their home opener, but a long season ahead and a lot more games for this Dogs team to work through and improve, and especially once we start getting into region play.
Which will be our next ball game on Tuesday, a week from today, on the 9th of December. The Bulldogs will open their region play on the road against the Allatoona Buccaneers, a very tough first game for the region play in the Allatoona Buccaneers. And then that Friday night we'll take on the Dalton Catamounts. Tuesday against Hiram the 16th, and then we're off until after Christmas when we enter the Haralson County Invitational against Murray County, and then we play the Rockmart Yellow Jackets to start the year off on the road there at Rockmart. So we're back home again here Friday, December the 12th against Dalton. But our next ball game will be a region match against the Allatoona Buccaneers. Girls at 6, boys at 7:30. That'll be on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network radio only here on the Big AA. From broadcast partner Sam Branch and for Gail Connor, thank you, Gail, for stepping in and doing camera tonight. We really appreciate that. And for all of us here at the Big AA, Andrew Carter wishing you good night and God bless. Your final score, Bremen Blue Devils 53 and the Cedartown Bulldogs 45. Good night, everybody.